Hey, we're live. Good. My screen ain't up. To detect my other screen.
Hanging with JD.
Oh, JD there this morning?
Yes.
Oh, how did he do that so quick?
It was good to see him on last night.
Yeah. And Russell. Why are you third, Russell? You're second.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. JD, Russell, whoever, or if you'd like to join the panel, there's the link is up there at the top of the chat. We're always glad to have you. Paul and I are waiting for everybody that wants to join.
You betcha. Today's what, Thursday, eh? All day?
Today is Thursday and it rained last night, but then it's kind of cleared up a little bit now. But as you can see, there's more moisture in the air around me. And tonight is the first night of the 4 weeks of Rockin' the Rivers concert down on the water. But the big but is, according to the weather guy just now, we're supposed to get maybe another round of rain just about 6 or 7 o'clock, which is the time that it's supposed to start. So
Yeah. They're calling for another round tonight. So, hey, good morning, Filipina and Dominique.
Filipina Dominic, how you doing? Yeah, so Rockin' the Rivers, I usually always go down and get some aerials from down there.
Yeah, you got to be quick to get the first one in. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. It's a Thursday morning, a risk of thunderstorm this afternoon, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a hot one again today for next few days. So.
Yes, it is. The heat is on. Oh, here comes Justin.
Yeah. Well, he must be still alive because I don't know. He went around last night, but
he's out and about.
Yeah, I'm about an hour away from my first stop.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Michael Blade, good morning. He said he was on his way to work. He'll be listening. Ah, good thing there, Mike.
Well, Mia just ate her breakfast. So I'm going to go crack the door open for her, see if she wants to go in or out.
She and Miney, they got to go outside, well, especially Gracie, but I don't know, calling for maybe just a trace of rain a little bit later here this morning, about 10 o'clock, but I don't know.
Yeah, she goes in and out on her own, and it's just so humid. I hate to leave it even cracked a little bit. It just is humid.
Yeah. I thought, what? I think this morning there was it's 73 degrees, feels like 86 already, Paul.
Yeah.
Only 77 here.
We got a lot of humidity right now.
Humidity is off the charts. Yep. Well, there's supposed to be a cold front coming through. It hasn't come through here yet.
Yeah. But humidity, Paul, 96%.
You can feel it. You
Yeah.
go outside and your skin just feels hot and clammy.
Yeah. They're calling for 70% chance of thunderstorm tomorrow, but I got a fly tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock down at the thing there.
Oh, you got a flight?
Yep, got aerials to do. Well, it still says okay for flying. 3% chance of precipitation, cloud cover 81%, but winds are only 3 mile an hour. That's nice for flying. Saturday be a little bit nicer, but we'll see.
Oh, here's what it looks like down at the teeny bar.
Oh, comes the ship around the point already, Paul.
Yeah. Canadian Steamship Line, the Spruce Glen.
Spruce Glen, yep. I don't know why. I just something bothered me. Something I should be doing something today. I don't know what it is. Got all my signs done.
Well, you feel like you forgot something?
Just something I should be doing today. I can't. I got nothing on my phone saying an event or anything, but nothing on my phone from anybody. It's pretty quiet down there, eh, Paul?
Yeah, these people just came down and they're looking to get breakfast. I think they probably are staying in one of the rooms upstairs.
Yeah, probably.
They're looking around.
Yeah. It is happening. Marine tropic today. Wrong spot.
Hey, Ron, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ron.
Ron, how did you make out with your driveway project yesterday? Did they get it
Yeah.
taken care of?
Yes, the old Paul Triggers are getting ready to come into the channel too shortly. Huh. Not much coming in down either today either. Huh. Be a quiet day on the water. Oh. So, Filipina, are you going flying today, or what's the story there? Hey, good morning, Marshall. You said it's raining there today, down in Arizona.
Yeah, it's
Tucson.
been raining. It's been raining there a lot this past week.
Yeah.
David was saying the other day that it rained for like almost a full 24 hours straight.
You see what Ron said there, Paul? It was a late evening last night, but buying those guys some beer got me a lot of extra for free last night.
Ron knows how to play it.
Doesn't matter if four lives are lost and hundreds of kids were traumatized. Right, it's a business transaction. Right, instead of looking at this today and learn from it and drive some positive change out of it, they've done nothing to make months. The security guard had been identified as a former sheriff's deputy. We're told she was armed, that the body camera was turned off during the shooting. In a statement, the superintendent says the review by security experts confirmed the actions taken by staff during the shooting reduced additional harm and loss of life.
A temporary restraining order preventing county prosecutors from enforcing the state 1931 abortion.
Yeah, the Spruce Glen upbound.
Yep, just sitting there watching it. Marshall said his power's been off all night.
Oh, really?
Got a lot more driveway for $18 of Corona.
Ron says, got a lot more driveway for
Yep.
$18 of Corona. Good for you, Ron. Justin's on the road still.
Hey, which Ron are you guys talking about?
Lockwood.
Oh, did he get his phone fixed?
He hasn't said.
I don't think he has yet.
No. Yesterday he had a contractor come out. He- Justin's playing Robo.
Mr. Robot there, you're not making much sense.
Must be in a bad area.
Yeah.
Now we're hearing about every 20th syllable. Wayne B., good morning. Dominic is here.
Wayne B., good morning. Yep. Yeah, even his video's a little jumpy right now.
If you can hear us, Justin, they had to order parts for the phone will be in on Monday. Taking it in Monday. JD says, Justin merges with technology. Yeah, Justin is out there in the field testing.
So I will probably get a little bit of rain there and maybe probably something as well, but that's also fading. So, and I'm still in the shower storm this morning. That's gonna be about it. I'd say bad of that. I'm gonna jump into the afternoon. Scattered showers and storms develop. It's gonna be less than yesterday. Yesterday we all got it. We got it.
So, Justin's not even there now.
No,
They had to order parts for his phone.
Yep.
He said they're taking it in on Monday, so, okay.
so Filipina, how are things going? I saw your video from yesterday. Very nice. Every time you fly, you get a little bit better. That's important. Fly, fly, fly as much as you can. The more you can, you'll start to get more comfortable with doing the side slide and the zoom and all those kinds of things at the same time, the cinematic look. Another step that people master pretty quickly is the dolly zoom. And what that is you zoom into an item, and then what you do is either you zoom in at the same time as you move forward, or you're moving backwards and you're zooming out at the same time, and that's where the background all kind of like goes ooh like that. Hang on, I gotta turn the TV down a little bit. It's just, it's got it turned up.
Filipina said she went flying at early this morning, 6:20 a.m. at the beach. Wow. You're being awful ambitious first thing in the morning, 6:20 a.m. 6:20 a.m. I'm still in bed, but I kind of enjoying it for now because inside of a month, I've got to start getting up at that early in the morning too. So,
Justin was there, and there he's not. Now he's not.
yeah. Filipina said she was up at 6:20 a.m. flying at the beach. Paul.
Wow. We're gonna have to rename maybe Justin the Flash Man, because he comes on, then he goes off, then he comes on.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
There's like a 5-mile dead spot that I have to drive through.
Now, what town are you headed for?
St. Cloud, same one I've been going to.
St. Cloud. Okay.
Oh no, what I was saying earlier was I called that place for Ron yesterday to get an estimate. They wanted $380 to fix his phone screen. It was a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. But the way that they do his phone is they don't replace just the screen. They actually replace the whole casing and everything too. It's all one like unit. So if he has any scratches or anything on his casing, all that gets replaced. So apparently it's all one unit for that particular phone. So you have to replace the whole thing.
Well, Ron said that he's getting it done on Monday.
Okay. Yeah, I sent him how much it was, and he sent me a message back. All he sent me back was "ouch." That's it. When I sent him how much it was going to cost. Like, you're telling me, Jesus.
Yeah, Filipina, the sun behind you, that helps too. Yes. The more experience of different kinds of weather, the more comfortable you'll be when you do. There's a difference between going out and flying and going out because you need to fly, or if something, there's a special event.
Yeah, I heard you saying something about the dolly zoom a minute ago.
Yeah, the looks like the traffic's not that bad today there, Justin.
Not too bad, but I still got another 44 minutes. So.
A lot of construction, it looks like too.
A lot everywhere. It's freaking like, oh, it's everywhere. That's what I was telling Sean and them the other day. I said I could drive you through my county, and we could run across 40, 50 crews just putting in fiber optic cables. That's not including the road construction and all that.
I see your governor's got a big announcement at some time this morning, huh?
I don't. I didn't hear nothing about it, but I'm not sure what it's about either.
That was on the news. DeSantis is gonna have a big announcement this morning.
And the Democrats are going to have a meltdown.
Yeah,
I wonder what it's about. I didn't hear about that.
He's
He usually
probably
does that. What?
going to run for president.
I hope not, man. I don't want to lose him as a governor.
well, how is your lieutenant governor? Is he good like him or?
Oh, I mean, everybody that's part of the state government are pretty much all on the same page as how they want stuff ran. So, I mean, he pretty much has almost 100% backing. I mean, besides a few Democrat, politicians that are in Florida, the few that are here. Other than that, he pretty much has the backing of everybody else.
Yeah. JD is in the chat, right?
Am I supposed to be impressed by that?
Yeah, I think JD ought to join the panel. That's what I think.
He needs to come up on. Yeah, the reason why I tell people I don't want to lose them as governor is because governors have more control over your daily life than
Yeah,
the president does. So I would rather have him as my state representative than a national, because the states have more control over what they do than the government actually does.
Filipina says that over there they have a hose ban now. You can't wash your car.
Jesus. Like if it's that bad, they need to build themselves one of those reverse osmosis plants. I mean, it's a fucking island. Come on now, start pumping water in there.
Yeah, put in a backyard well.
I'm saying they have an easier opportunity to build a plant like that and start pumping water in than California, Nevada, and Arizona would. It'd be a lot easier project for them.
Yeah, the long term would be reverse osmosis, build a plant on the shoreline, but that takes, you got to get the property, you got to get the permits. But I don't know that much about where she lives. If you can actually drill your own well or not, Paul, do you?
Not here. Not here. If you're out in the country, you can still put your own well in, but in the city, no, you have to have city water.
Okay.
And if they put water supply down your road, you have to hook into it.
Well, what I was wondering is even if, let's say you wanted to put an in the ground sprinkler system for your lawn, you cannot drill a well that just does that.
No.
I don't think so.
Like here, we actually have 2 meters, Paul. We have one for our irrigation and one for our house.
Okay.
So yeah, most likely I mean, I wouldn't think that they would allow that, because here, this is like Paul said, here, if you got water lines running through your neighborhood or even sewer lines, you're not even allowed to have a septic tank no more. You have to tap into their stuff.
Filipina says over there they do not have as big a water reservoirs as they do in the States. Hey,
Yeah.
Ron,
Hey, Ron.
how's the driveway?
Big,
Yeah.
little bigger
Yeah,
than
Ron,
what's that, Justin?
I was gonna say I wasn't expecting your phone to be that expensive, but
They had
The way
said they order. It's not just the glass, because Samsung, the way they build their phones and the way they have to tear it apart, it's literally almost the whole casing.
yeah, that's what he said. It's all one unit. I didn't know
Yeah.
that about that particular phone. I was
Not
like,
either. between the phone and the driveway, that was an expensive day yesterday. You guys wonder why I work so much.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta tread water to stay above.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, a little beer goes a long way. Those guys were so hot. And, you know, I said, we were out here till 10:30 last night.
Ah,
We had my truck and the Bobcat had the whole driveway lit up, doing the finishing touches. And they're coming back this morning. They actually have a job across the street at one of my neighbors. So it's not 100% done.
but you're happy so far, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow, lucky there.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's
Is that asphalt or cement?
asphalt.
Couldn't tell my screen. The picture's so small on my screen.
But one guy that I said that mouthed off to me in the bar yesterday,
Yeah,
his foreman came up and said, he says, "Hey, I apologize for him earlier." And I'm like, "That's okay." So he's been known to do that. He's a little bit younger and he's a little bit disrespectful to somebody older than him. And he says he didn't quite expect the comeback that you gave him. But he'd come up to me later in the evening and he apologized. I'm like, "Dude, it's all okay." I said, "You want a beer?" So, by the end of the night, man, we were all laughing and joking, but I mean, they
Hold on,
left all.
what happened?
Well, when the owner approached me yesterday, I was just warned about a week ago that I guess they call them fly by night, or you know, vendors that come around and offer you this, offer you that. Well, this guy pulled my driveway yesterday. He started out with one price, and by the time he left, I had him down at half of what he started with. And no signed contract. But I don't think he expected me to do as much research as I did. But there's a bar down the street about a half a mile, and he said that's what took him so long yesterday, is they were down there.
it was hot yesterday, right?
Oh God, yeah. It's going to get worse today. But anyhow, I was kind of told they're kind of fly by night gypsies, you know. So I go into the bar yesterday and I wanted to talk to the owner. I wanted to see what she was having done and how much it was costing her. And I had made a comment about it. I said, "Well, I got these fly by night guys coming at my house." And well, the one guy they were the workers. They were sitting in the bar. They were on hold because they were waiting for the asphalt truck. All the prep work was done. They were just waiting on the asphalt truck. So, but he overheard what I was saying, that he didn't like that, and made a comment to me, and I turned around and told him to fuck off. I said, "You don't like it, too bad. I'm going to check you guys out." And I walked away, but the foreman that was here last night, I said he kind of apologized for him. I'm like, "That's all right. Don't worry about it." But then we got to talking, and I told them why, and they understood why I checked out their whole situation. And as time went on, things got friendlier. And before you know it, the foreman said, "You know what? I've got 2 trucks here. I ain't sending them back at 9-10 o'clock at night with asphalt. You're getting more driveway than what you paid for." He goes, "How do you want to do it?" So we're out there. I was showing him how I wanted to do it. And he goes, "It's a little thicker than what you paid for too." So, which is good. That's a good thing. But what they did was they graded, Oh, here, hold on.
Hey, Sarah is in the chat.
Come on, go. Come on, let's go. Go outside. No?
You're getting the same thing I got, Paul. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
No, she don't want outside. She wants up on my lap.
Wayne
This-
B said Justin, he's in the drive-through at McDonald's. Do you want a breakfast burrito? Go ahead.
Guys,
Two, please.
yeah, the guys could not believe all the bucks started coming into the yard last night. But here's one of those big boys.
Oh,
Holy mackerel, look at the rack on that one. Woohoo!
Yeah. He was coming in watching work last night. There you go.
oh wow.
All the beer.
All the beer lined up, yeah.
Any sign of Thumper during this last night?
No, I saw him this morning in the backyard. Yeah, there's
Oh yeah, they were right at it.
Oh, wow.
trucks. Yeah, it was quite an ordeal last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're doing one of your neighbors this morning?
Yeah, yep. The one guy, Justin, just this guy here running the thing, he just got up here from Florida. He flew up for summer work with this guy, and he's like, I like it up here. He goes, I might not go back to Florida. There's what the
Wow.
driveway started looking like. It's without any asphalt.
Tell Wayne I expect my burritos by at least 11 a.m.
Burritos at 11 a.m., huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Ron, did you hear about that guy that got fined $1,800 for smuggling a egg McMuffin into Australia?
That's one expensive one, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, they're gathering up home. Yeah, I watched that show. Was it Border Security? Right there at Canada.
Oh, yeah.
You can believe the people that try to smuggle stuff in.
And they come in like, like you get foreigners come in here, they move here, then they go home and they get a bunch of their home traditional food and try and bring it back into Canada, and they won't allow them. And it just, I can't believe how much food people try and get in the country.
Like the people that try to smuggle security cameras and drones over there? Oh,
Really? Yeah.
Hodges knows what I'm talking about.
How's your brother, Hodges?
Well, when I seen him there, he's still a little bit of pain yet, but he has a doctor's appointment today at the hospital, so it's a wait and see. Yeah, his it's actually funny. Today's his birthday, but anyways, they're having a party for him on Saturday there, so as long as he's home.
I got him some work.
Yeah.
My friend Don wants,
Oh, yeah.
wants to use them and do a couple gifts for a couple of his other hunting buddies. I told you I'd get him work, and
Yeah.
I'll take my pitcher to the lodge this fall.
Yeah.
I'll get him some more work.
Oh, yeah.
Which side of the border did he end up getting medical treatment on? The Canadian side?
Well, you,
But,
you got to be careful about talking to Paul about the doctors in Canada medicine.
yeah.
Because right
I
now,
was just curious.
Paul's got an issue with is it your shoulder or what is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and start calling the doctor. Actually, they're open now. I should try right now.
He's been calling and he keeps getting put on hold. Don't you understand something?
Well, just, thank you for calling, but, you leave a short message. Oh, we'll call you back in the next few days. Went, really? Next few days? Today, they don't work Fridays, so today's, so it'd be next week before they'd even call you. So I got to try and call them again this morning. Well, and see, I've got a driver's medical I got to do. Next Wednesday? The 9th or whatever, so.
Paul's in pain.
Well, on my shoulder, right? I just want to make sure everything's okay, but it's just hard to sleep at night with this stupid thing. Can't get comfortable.
You think it's from doing all those signs?
I think what happened is I tried to lift a sign up with my shoulder and out of the ground. It was hard coming out. And I think I did something.
Maybe it'd be a good idea. The bottom of the signs, Paul, because
Yeah.
you're putting them on a stake, right?
Yeah, just steel stake in the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe what you should do is get a pry bar, like one of those 6-foot pry bars.
Yeah.
Just go out there and pop it up,
I got one.
They make a
I
tool
got
for
one,
Brian,
but- Yeah, I got a post puller too, but I didn't have it with me at the time, right? Usually I only have to use that in the wintertime, right?
Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah,
You don't want
Yeah.
once you have an injury like that at our age, Paul, you don't want to re-injure it again.
I'm going to try and call him right now. Right back, guys.
Okay.
what are you trying to say, Paul? He's old or what?
Well, he knows he is, just like I know I am. It's like, the things I used to be able to do back when I was building the pyramids, you just can't do anymore. I think Ron's got some deer there because he grabbed his little deer there, Paul. I mean, Ron,
What's that?
deer.
I had one. She ate and walked away.
They've been drinking a lot of water there too, haven't they?
Oh my God, I got to put water in that thing every day. That's okay.
Did you end up getting a trough, or is it just like a big container?
I just used an old storage tote.
Yeah, that's all. I was
It
going
works.
around like a week and a half ago trying to find Bo one of those plastic pools.
Oh
Man, I
yeah.
couldn't single fucking place that had them. Walmart didn't have them. The dollar stores. Dude, I went to like 20 different stores while I was out working, just stopping at stores while I was, if there was a store right where I was doing an inspection, I would stop in there real quick. Dude, I couldn't find those pools to save my life. Nobody has them.
Hmm.
I was getting so pissed.
Yeah, it's getting late in the season for that. Believe it or not, I know we're still in summer, but
Yeah, I
Well,
would think.
everybody's website said they had them though, and that's what was frustrating.
no.
Well, what's really frustrating, Justin, is when the website says they have them, and you go in there. Oh, we haven't had those since May.
That's what it was. Every single one of them I went into Walmart, Target. I went to PetSmart. They all said they had them in stock, and they were only like $10 for the little tiny mini one. You know, big enough for a dog to lay in. And they still, none of them had them, even though every one of their websites said they had them. Like, Jesus, man.
Hey, Paul, I got through. I
All right.
had to do it twice to get through.
Good
Well, I
morning,
said to her-
Rodney Bell.
Well, I said to her, I said, so what's happening? I thought you were going to give me some image. Well, you may have to wait to your appointment for him. You probably want to look at it first. I said, well, I'm having a real hard time sleeping at night because it bothers me so much. Well, okay, I'll talk to him, see what he says.
Curtis. Ah,
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, can't you go to like an emergency room and get some medicine for at least a week
yeah.
or something like that?
Bill, Newfound Drones, Curtis Darts here, Filipina, of course, hanging with JD, and Rodney Bell. Good morning.
Morning, guys. Except for JD.
Morning, guys, except for JD. Dominic checked in earlier. Yep, he's out in the chat, I believe. Bill from Newfound says hi, Paul.
Just wondering if I'm just wondering if Bill finally manned up and took that dad.
Dominic, here he comes. Here's Dominic.
Well,
Morning.
I don't know what happened there, but I lost my internet.
Yeah, you all of a sudden you flashed.
Yeah, I lost my internet for a few seconds there.
What's up, Dominic?
Ron from
Good
Newfound.
evening or good morning, whatever time it is in your area.
Yep.
Mm.
Bill from Newfound says hi, Ron. Just
Hey,
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, Rodney Bell's in there, Curtis Dart, Bill from Newfound Drone. All right.
yeah, the local weather is talking about the storms being a little bit worse. So they're going to fade overnight. Well, tonight's the Rockin' the Rivers outdoor concert downtown. So
Look like it's overcast there now, Paul. There, just
Yeah.
doesn't look good
Yeah.
at all.
how's the weather there, Ron? Bright and sunny?
Oh yeah. I think it's supposed to get up around 100 today.
Oh,
Yeah. Same here, so don't feel bad.
I can't imagine working outdoors in 100-degree temperature.
It was in the upper 90s yesterday. I actually had a long sleeve shirt on just to keep from getting bit up by the bugs, which were that and a spray. But yeah, we pulled through.
My God.
Oh, there she came back. All right, I'll put more out.
You got deer there already?
Oh yeah, she came and went and then came back.
Well, I can't understand, Ron, is they say, oh, there she is.
Oh,
What I can't understand, Ron, is How long's it been light there?
It's been getting light around 5.
Okay. Why, if you had to work outside and it's gonna be 100 degrees, the guys are not across the street already at it, you know?
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know if there's a city ordinance, for noise abatement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you would think that would be temperature related, where the city would understand if it's gonna be over 100 degrees and they're gonna be working outside.
Well, in all reality, it seems to be pretty normal in most places for construction crews to be out and about at least 7 in the morning.
When I last talked to you guys last night, when the contractor got here, he did tell me, he said, yeah, he said, you weren't kidding. He goes, I respect you for that. He said, you checked me out. When I went down to the city building, I can't call this a city because it's so
Village.
small. But they call it the city building.
The village building.
Yeah. But I said, before you put a truck in my driveway, I said, want to see your contractor's license. I want to see proof of insurance. Because he didn't realize he had to do all that. See, they're from Casper, which is about 3-4 hours south of here.
Oh,
And they're on the road. They go from community to community.
wherever they
These
can get
guys,
to work.
Workers, they live in hotels. They, like they're staying in a local hotel here. But and what I can't understand, the one dude, he was rough looking, but these guys are getting all these hot women. He was showing me all these pictures of these girls he was with at the bar. Oh my God. I kept tipping my hat, kept going, huh? It was funny as hell.
Wow, just like being a carny guy, doing
Yeah.
carnival. The amusement guys, they go town to town. Hey, fucking women hang out around with them all the time.
I know.
I know that struggle, Ron. It's a rough life.
Well,
Lost him.
how many men crew is it?
There was 4 of them last night. And I even told the one guy, I'm like, how did somebody like you get someone like her? That's after a couple beers. How did an ugly bastard like you get a hot woman?
New blood in town. That's what it is. People getting tired of the old blood.
Yeah. But the nice thing, like I said, I worked with them. I was friendly. I said, you guys are hungry. I said, I can go up and put some burgers on or whatever. They're like, no, we're all right. But they did take me up on the beer. I drove down to the local bar and got a couple 6-packs of beer, and they really appreciated that. And, but they're going to come back this morning and finish putting a stone. It'll save me a lot of shoveling work. They graded all that loose gravel that was down there. Now I don't have to worry about tipping the motorcycle over in that crap.
Yeah.
But they'll landscape all the stone right up alongside the drive. It's going to look nice when it's all done. It looks a little messy down there right now. There's half their tools are still laying there. My hose is still down there, but it's going to look good.
Good.
I think it'll be worth the money. I said I did not want to spend that yesterday.
Yeah, but probably if you hired a local contractor, you wouldn't have got as good a deal.
Yeah. It's just amazing. It's almost like going to Mexico. Literally, I got it for half the price that he started at yesterday. If I would have said yes, he would have said, okay, we'll be right there. But when I said, no. Well, oh, wait a minute, well, how about if I give, we'll do it at this price. No, not my budget this year. I said, but thanks for stopping. Yeah, but wait a minute. And it kept going on. And then I started to catch on. I'm like, if I keep walking away, the price keeps going down. And so,
Well, in his mind, he knew he had the crew there. He knew that he probably could get it done before dark, get the money, and get the hell out.
the funny thing is, I tell you what, he didn't have a tape measure with him. You can tell he'd been doing it a while. He walked the width, and then he walked the length, and he said, I'm going to charge you for 16 by 60. And after he left, I got my tape measure out. I'm like, that son of a bitch was a foot off. Just by walking it, he measured it.
Yeah.
I literally went out and measured with a tape measure. He was 1 foot off. I'm like, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, was he a foot less or a foot over?
I measured 61. He measured 60. But
You got an extra. Huh?
I got a lot more than that. And then the foreman told me last night, the average is 2.5 inches thick. In some of the areas down there, he goes, Ron, you got 3 and 4 inches thick. And I can see it. I was down there with him the whole time last night, down there working beside him and actually helping him.
Looks nice and level and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yep. They come in with a Bobcat and they graded it. And I used to have this real big dip down at the end of the driveway. I don't anymore.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I was just sitting here the other day wondering, how can I had some ideas of what I was going to do. And I had all those weeds down. Oh my God, it looked terrible. They sprayed for weeds really heavy under the asphalt.
Well, it sounds like you got the full treatment.
Yeah, and it's weird how I want to say it was a quarter of a truckload, big dump truck. They had extra, and he goes, I'm not sending this truck. This will be wasted. He said, we can't do anything across the street tonight. He goes, where do you want the rest of it? Okay. So we widened the very end. I kind of branched it where it went out, kind of like this. And it looks really good.
Cool.
I've been about. What the hell's going on here?
They replaced the piping.
Oh, on Taco Bell?
Yep, I just drove by and they got brand new piping on the side of the building.
Yeah.
Good.
They got a new pipe in, did they?
Yep.
Well, Wayne B says Ron now works for a paving contractor. If they can get hot women like that, I might start working for a paving contractor.
Who said that?
Wayne B. Where's your friends there, Mama?
I don't know why my internet keeps dropping out this morning.
Look, Wayne, I deal with the same thing, right? Too many of these housewives are watching porn enough. I come up there to scan their meter and they're like, why don't you come in and clean my pipes? I'm like, no, man.
Come in and clean my pipes.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Just Justin driving by the Taco Bell. That's from JD.
No, the surprise is that he actually drives by the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So, Justin, did you get one of those football burritos lately or no?
money to go out and eat.
Yeah, sometimes you got to pull the horns back, you know?
I had to save $50 from the paycheck before last, just so I could get Boa's cable and everything that we needed.
So Bo is liking the cable setup?
Oh, he loves it. He goes out there and runs all back and forth. And then what's great is by the end of the day, the kids put him out there for an hour or so, and then he'll come in for a couple hours and I'll put him back out. By the end of the day, dude, he's pooped. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to lay down and go to sleep. So it's helped a lot with his hyperness in the house. A lot calmer now. Problem is he was in the house so much, he was just, he was amped up and had all kinds of energy and everything.
So Paul, you got what, a couple of signs to do today?
Nope, it's quiet so far.
Oh, okay.
Nope, I got aerials tomorrow, but
No, he thought he had something today, but he can't remember what it is.
I can't remember. I don't know. I almost feel like I do something. Maybe we just call the doctor. I don't know.
Did you get the same thing though, that they'll call you back?
No, I actually talked to somebody this time.
Oh, wow.
I've noticed gas finally went down quite a bit. It's gone down almost $1 here in Florida, at least in my area.
I heard the gas was supposed to go down here about 15 cents a liter today, but it was $1.79 anyway, so 15 cents ain't that much.
He was eating at the Salt Lick.
Yeah, I was seeing that, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
you finally got one of those?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a mineral block, actually, they call it.
Mineral block. Okay.
Oh, they love those things.
Yeah.
Almost any animal, cows, horses, they all love those things.
I'm anxious to see, hopefully maybe this fall, Paul, if you come on in the mornings, we'll see some good buck fights.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
They fight right out there in the yard, huh?
Oh yeah, I saw him last fall. There's a couple bruisers here this year. Fighting over women.
Wayne B said, Justin, when you saw that pipe was replaced, he put down there, I think he wet himself when he saw the pipe.
I'm just glad they finally fixed the damn thing.
Yeah. Hanging with JD says that they need a GoFundMe account for Justin's burritos.
So what I really want to get is that damn computer Walmart's got on sale right now. Fuck, man, Sean and David were looking up computers, and they found this one that Walmart's selling. Hell of a deal right now. the specs on it and everything. It's only like it's right under $600. What the fuck was that?
So what time do you meet the boys and go for the bike ride today?
I think I'm just gonna meet him for breakfast this morning. I'll call him in an hour or so,
Ah,
and then tomorrow morning they'll be here at 7.
well, you're gonna have a nice new driveway for them to come on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you won't be able to drive in that for a couple of days, will you?
They actually said as long as you don't like turn your wheels, you can drive over
Yeah.
top of it.
I would not give it a few days.
Now, especially with the temperatures the way it is, they just won't cool down that well.
Yeah. He said, I was talking to the dump truck driver. He said when it comes out of the hot mixer, they put it in the truck and they spray it down with kerosene. And then there's a tarp over top of the truck, and that's how it stays heated for hours.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, she's
Here,
looking
the
away at that.
kerosene must keep it hot, then, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if you can see her. She's looking away at that. At that
The
salt
mineral
block.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron's gonna go out and inspect the driveway. There's gonna be hoof prints in his new asphalt.
You know, that's what I asked those guys last night. I said, hey, should we put up, those, that tape, yellow tape? I said, I'm worried about footy prints in my fresh driveway. He goes, no, it'll be hard enough. I watched her walk across it this morning. He said, as long as she's just walking, but if she come running and tearing across there, that'd be a different story.
Huh.
You just don't spook her while she's on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You get $2 out there scrapping out there in the middle of the driveway.
Yeah.
Tear things up.
Be like that Deere and Tommy boy that was in the back seat of their car.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen where they've, those sprinklers, they go back and forth like that. People put a water sprinkler on them too to cool it down.
Yeah, I've got the hose out there. I might go out and hose that down this morning.
And if Ron knows, what anybody does is that, you walked out in the bush out there and you see this area all tore to hell, right? From $2 going at it. They'll tear the ground right up. Oh, Jesus.
I've seen
So
some fights.
is that the key to get that to harden? Is it needs to cool?
Yeah, it helps to wet it down, and the only good thing with the real hot weather is that you can work with it longer. And he said he's still going to come over here with the steamroller thing and roll over it again this morning.
Yeah, it's starting to cloud up again out to the north.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, she's liking that mineral block.
Well, that's what it's there for, right?
Yeah, those things last forever, though. It'll be here next year at this time.
Oh, yeah. Look like I'm getting a rain, maybe a little thunderstorm here shortly. It's a small one, but
Over at your place? Oh, how was your storm last night, Paul?
We got a lot of rain and lightning and thunder, but it wasn't that bad. Not as bad as what they were saying, right? But
That radar looked, you know.
oh yeah, yeah. But right now, right here, Paul, look at this. We got a little bit of stuff gonna hit me right there.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Going through, and you got some too later on. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, about 9 o'clock. Well, about 9:30, we're gonna get a little bit going through here.
Well, you know, I sat here and thought about, you know, I've been here just a month short of a year. I've done a lot of stuff here in a year's time.
Oh, it's already been a year.
A year, September 17th.
I remember when you first moved in that house, everybody was laughing because the room that you were going live from looked exactly like your old room. And then they didn't believe it. Yeah, I remember Matt was like, "You didn't really move, did you?"
You didn't really move. And he said, "Is there a window to your right?" And I said, "Yep." And I showed it to him. And that same closet door. Yeah, the room's almost identical.
You didn't own that other house, so you rented that, right?
Yeah, I rented. They raised the rent $350 a month there.
Oh wow!
Every
Wow.
person that I knew there has all left, except for one. She's right back at that mineral block. She'll go down the corn, get a drink, go back to the mineral block, get another drink. He's munching away.
Now, what's exactly in that mineral block? Like, what is it? Like,
It's I'm sure there's some calcium and
just vitamins and stuff.
like vitamins, all kinds of little nutrients, and it's like a I don't know what all is in. Let's ask Google. What is in a mineral block? Uh-huh.
According to Redmond Equine blog, mineral block. Horse mineral blocks contain salt and some additional nutrients, like zinc, iron, copper, iodine, manganese, and cobalt. Some blocks also contain targeted vitamins, such as A, D, and E, or other ingredients to support health.
Well, there you go, Missy. You're getting all your supported vitamins.
Yeah, there you go.
All your good stuff.
I guess that's good for wildlife. Then.
Okay,
Yeah.
Paul, here's at 12:30 today,
Yeah.
and there's at 4:30. Look at me
Oh,
in the rain.
yeah.
How are you?
Yep. Holy mackerel. Yep. Yep. More rain coming, Paul.
Yeah,
They're determined to get your grass green there, Paul.
looks like about 1 o'clock. We both get it.
Yeah.
Then it keeps
Hmm.
getting darker.
Yeah.
There's 5 o'clock a.m. tomorrow.
So what about tonight? Do you think they'll cancel the thing tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Oh. What is wind here?
Say, Dominic, it's nighttime for you, right?
Yep. 8 minutes past 11 p.m. So that's pretty much 14 hours.
And it's chilly.
It's a little bit warmer than a couple of other nights. It's 14 degrees Celsius. So 14 is what? 60-ish?
Yep.
55, 60? It doesn't really get over 15 for the next week.
JD says, now it sounds like, Ron, that Justin wants a mineral block now.
It looks like the high today is only going to be 84 today, which isn't bad. But it's 73% humidity.
Ron would like to have 84.
I would like to have 84.
Last week was fucking horrible here, Ron. It was like in the high 90s, and then it would feel like 102 with like 60% humidity. Horrible.
We'll be in all kinds of climates the next couple of days. We'll start out here about 65, 70 tomorrow morning. And it should be in the 70s by the time we hit Buffalo. And then we go up to just under 10,000 at the top of the Bighorns.
Wow.
And then we start downhill, and then it starts to warm up again. And then from the bottom of the canyon to Cody, it's nothing but hot prairie land. So it'll be hot tomorrow afternoon. We'll get into Red Lodge probably late afternoon, early evening. And then I'm hoping Saturday morning is nice, going up over Beartooth Pass.
Where are you going tomorrow?
Heading to up near Yellowstone tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that was all shut down. Would they end up like rushing and fixing some stuff?
There's I got to do some research today. The one guy's wife, she wants to go into Yellowstone, but I don't know if we're gonna have enough time. Yeah, I got to do a little research today to see if that northeast entrance is open. That's where most of the damage was. There's a little town called Cook City. It's really neat, really quaint little town, and full of a bunch of log cabins and log cabin stores, and but it's right at the northeast corner. And so there's north, northeast, east, south, west, and north. Yeah, there's like 5 entrances to Yellowstone. But I think that northeast entrance, that Lamar Valley, I know that's where most of the damage was. Where you see saw those YouTube videos, those 500-yard sections of roadway just washed out. But apparently they are really getting on that, because they know the national park there has lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. People aren't coming in. It's like, wow, park shut down and half of it we can't go to. So they say that the entrances, they said even that the ticket booths, they said it's like hardly any people. Well, she's done eating, I guess. She walked away.
Yeah, they need to get some crews up there and just start freaking hitting that thing hard and getting it all fixed. You think it would be being a national park, the federal government would have sent in, like the Army Corps engine, a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Well, the problem you have right now with especially that situation there is you've got all that flooding that's going on down in Kentucky. I mean, it's like widespread. You know, even St. Louis, I think.
Man, I can't believe how quiet our hurricane season has been this year. There hasn't been a single damn hurricane all year.
You're jinxing yourself, you know that.
I'm
There'll
just
be
saying,
one
like,
tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow.
Yep, there'll be one tomorrow.
Here's in the Lamar Valley, guys. Well, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
see the road all washed out.
Yeah.
That's right in the middle of the Lamar Valley. I've driven that corner so many times. Yeah, it's, look at those big sections of roadway just washed out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right here is a map of roads going into Yellowstone. But they said right here, like there's one here, Grand Loop Road, Old Faithful Ranger Station to the west, expect delays up to 30 minutes and overnight closures will occur 8 till 6 a.m. And then the one down here, the south entrance to West Thumb, construction occurring on Lewis River Bridge, expect delays up to 20 minutes.
Now, do you see, Paul, up in that northeast corner? There's that
Up
red
here?
dot. Yeah, right there. It looks
Yeah.
like, yeah, that looks like that road's closed still.
Yeah, it says right there, northeast entrance to Tower Junction, northeast entrance road closed to vehicle due to flood damage.
Yep. Yeah.
And what's this one down here? East entrance.
That's the east gate.
Yeah. Visitors can access the south and north loops from the east Cody, west Yellowstone, and south Grand thing. Okay. Huh. Huh. Yeah. There's something here. It says northeast entrance construction occurring outside of the northeast entrance to the park from Pilot Index Overlook east to Beartooth Lake Campground. Overnight closures will occur 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Monday through Thursday until mid-October. But there will be no closures Friday through Sunday. So,
Yeah, if you look to the northeast of that map, that's up Red Lodge, Montana. That's where we'll be. We'll be on the east side of Beartooth Pass.
Yeah. Yellowstone reopened the North Loop on Saturday, July 2nd to all visitors. Visitors can now access North Junction to Mammoth Hot Springs to Tower Roosevelt, and Tower Roosevelt to Canyon Junction.
Oh, good. They opened that road. That one's been down for construction for about a year and a half, 2 years now.
It said it opened July 2nd, so.
Good. I don't know how well you can see this, but this is where I'm taking the guys Saturday morning.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Well, you changed it.
Books
You hit
and
the wrong
books,
button.
huh? There you go. Good morning, Lenny.
Good morning, Lynn. Yeah.
Lynn wants to know how the driveway project went, Ron.
Hey, okay.
Thanks to 2 6-packs of beer, right?
A couple 6-packs of beer.
It's amazing what a little beer will do.
Yeah. Well, years and years ago, my father-in-law, which was Bonnie's dad, he drove a cement truck. And, he'd have him load up a little extra cement in there, and somebody would have a project going at their house there. And anyways, as long as there was a case 2-4 sitting at the end of the driveway, when he backed in, he'd dump the rest of the load there for the guy.
Excuse me.
Yep, that's awesome, right, Lenny? Lynn must be getting ready, just getting up and around, and she's got somebody coming to look at her motorhome at 1 o'clock today.
Oh, yeah, today, yeah. Maybe you should be making money today.
She's hoping so.
Yeah. Oh, do
Yeah.
they
One
have
of
to
my-
have safety checks when they transfer vehicles in Michigan?
Here's
No,
one of my favorite spots right there. That's up at about 11,000 there. It's beautiful.
yeah, it is. It's beautiful. When in Michigan, we don't have safety checks on cars that I know of.
Yeah. There's another view of it.
Yeah.
Just requires clear title and no liens without,
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna do a couple things here. I'll be right back.
Okay,
My internet keeps
you just locked up.
dropping out. I'm gonna, yeah, bro, I'll be back.
Okay,
Okay, I gotta close this off.
I gotta go make another coffee.
there you go. Justin, did you make it to your destination yet?
Yeah, I'm scanning the meters now.
Oh, okay. Now, will you work the entire area there today, or do you have to drive further?
No, I'm in the same area for like at least the next week and a half.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the thing is I spend about half my day just driving here and back, so I don't really get too much time to actually do anything. So, because like I said, I'm only allowed 8 hours a day. I can't work overtime except for during meter readings. So it takes about an hour and a half to get home. So when I leave here, I have to be out the clock at 4. So I leave here at 2:30 and I get home at 4.
Okay. So
I'll be
they pay you your drive time too.
right. Well, I'll be damned if I'm going to work till 4 and then have to drive home an hour and a half.
Right.
So I drive. My boss just has me drive home. If it takes an hour and a half to get home, then I leave at 2:30 and I get home right at 4 o'clock out. I'm good.
Yeah.
Plus, like I said, I don't have to really rush the city because all these compliance dates still have a year before they're due. So I don't really need a rush anyway. So
I'm still listening. I just gotta pick some peanuts.
No, I just go to businesses. I think I'm scamming them because I'm telling them that their gas pipes leaking. Fucking idiots, I swear to God, that lady was a moron. Did you hear about that, Ron?
I'm gonna have to buy some more peanuts pretty soon.
Yeah, that lady at Taco Bell pissed me off though, man. I'll tell you what.
So Dominic, did you say that you got some storms going on there too?
We had some about this time last night, actually. It lasted probably 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
A bit of a rumble, a bit of lightning. It was a little bit more intense as you went further northwest of us. There was some pretty thick hail, but in my area, which is northeast of the northeast of the central business district, it was just a bit of rumbles. But further up in the northwest of the state, they got a pretty severe hail.
Yeah, very, very rare here in the wintertime do we get any kind of lightning or that kind of thing. Mostly just like snowstorms, that's all.
Mm.
Well, because in the US, most of your lightning storms are in the summertime. That's why.
Right. Now, what is your storm season down there in Florida? Is it winter?
Just like no, it's summer time right now.
And so it's
I don't
pretty
like
much
that at all.
like hurricane season, I think ends in like November, December?
No, I think it's
Oh yeah,
back
September, I think, is the last I think it is.
September is the end of it.
I don't know, it's November and December. Yeah, November and December, you're getting into winter time at that point. So the waters are too cold for that. I'll have to check that one for a leak, man. That pipe is rusted bad on that house.
Mm.
Well, we'll try it again, see what happens.
Well, it's working good now.
Well, it took me a few minutes to get back online here. Didn't want to boot up. I don't know. There's a problem with the internet in the area or not?
Could be.
Yeah.
JDS.
Do a quick search here.
Welcome, JDS. Yeah, you're always first, buddy.
Hey, JDS, good morning. Yeah, they're just checked that they're having problems in this area.
Well, after the storms, probably, huh?
Yeah.
Now, did you get any tornadoes over there in Canada?
I think there was one up by Guelph up that way yesterday, but I don't know for sure yet.
We didn't get any. We didn't get any reported. Just a lot of lightning and thunder and that kind of stuff.
Nope, just got a sign removal. It's in town, so not a big deal.
Now, when they tell you remove the sign, do they tell you the status? In other words, like it's sold property or not sold
No.
property? Or
Just to remove. That's all I get.
sign?
The only time I find out is when I get there if there's a sold sign on it or not. So
Okay.
it said the most recent outreach reports issue originated from St. Thomas, Elmer, Port Stanley, Sharon, and Gladstone. We've been having some problems in the area. 49% of the problems have been the internet. Huh. Updated a minute ago. Latest reports from users having issues in St. Thomas come from postal codes N5R and N5P. Yep, that's me. N5R. So it's not just me. It's Rogers having problems. So if I drop out, you know why.
Might have a leak.
You're doing RoboCop thing again.
Well, I got somebody who wants to go outside.
Well, Paul, it's kind of slowed down enough. I think maybe we should call it.
I said I got a leak on one, but that's
You got a leak, huh?
it looks like it may be on the customer side. I'm not sure. I gotta double check it.
Well, we're down to 9 people watching. Dominic, you go get some sleep, and Justin, good luck with the leak. We'll see you maybe later on. And
Yeah.
Ron, take care. Paul Hodges, bye, everybody.